Hey everybody, it's me Richard with Nightmares Anyone. So today I'm going to be doing a review on, when did this book come out? 2016. I'm going to be doing a review on Dan Patavonia's The Face of Midnight. Are you as much of a sucker as I am when you find out that something's supposed to be horror and takes place on Halloween? Come back after the intro. Hey everybody, welcome back. So today it's Friday, September 16th. Yes, I leave in 5 days to go to Seattle. So I don't know if I'm going to be shooting videos while I'm up there. I'll probably be doing my Goodreads reviews, which if you don't follow me yet so far on Goodreads, you can follow me right there at Richard K. Wilson. And yeah. I already posted a review on this book that I'm going to be doing here in this video. So, and speaking of reviews and following, if you guys have been following me for a while or watching my videos since my old channel, which was 3 years ago, yeah, it's been 3 years. It's been a year since I've had this new channel. Yeah, if you guys love horror as much as I do, you can see all my horror back here. And speaking of horror, before I get sidetracked, yeah, if you like horror as much as I do, I would appreciate a subscribe, just to hit that subscribe button right down there or right there. Yeah, and if you like my content, throw me a thumbs up. But speaking of horror, I just walked into the room. Bruce has not been in this room, nor have the dogs or cats. But if you look at Lily, her feet are uncrossed, her head's turned, and it looks like her bow has been moved. I'm not saying anything else. Yeah, I'm not saying anything else except thanks, Adriana. I like her, but she creeps me out. So, yeah, I'm going to get into today's review. So, this book came out in 2016. Now, see that creepy image right there? Kind of looks like a clown, right? There's a girl in an old, farmhouse. I'm going to read you the back. Brian Keene Stouts, one of the most exciting writers to burst upon the scene in quite some time. And then the back says Becca is homeless, but she sleeps in the finest neighborhoods. She knows when you're home and when you're away. Sounds like he knows when you are sleeping. He knows when you're awake. Yeah. She might even be sleeping in your bed now. Danger, however, is closing in on Becca. New York's most feared murderer, the Midnight Killer, is butchering victims on his way across the state. He's getting closer to Becca every day. When Becca and her friend Steve flee from a deranged man in Barton Falls, they take shelter inside an abandoned farmhouse on the edge of town. But something evil lurks within the house, and a freak October storm has trapped Becca and Steve inside. And it's Halloween night. So the fuck what? This book, oh my god. This book is 225 pages long. Yeah. 225 pages long. But if you look, there's still a quarter of an inch of pages. Now, this is Connect With Me, the first couple chapters of his book that came out after this. No, I won't be reading any more of this author. So this book is so slow. The best thing in this entire book, and I will read it to you. It's on page. Here's my Amityville Horror House. It's on page 123. It's the very top sentence right here, and it says, "The insensitivity of my corrections struck me. I doubted Becca grew up with Disney fairy tales, and I suppose it was just as well. In the real world, Maleficent always won." Yes! Good old Maleficent. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love Maleficent. That's the best thing in the entire book. So, this character, Becca, she's a mess. Well, she was kind of adopted, kind of threw away as a child, and she grows up in foster homes, being abused. So she decides to leave, run away from the foster care system when she's 15. This is 3.5 years later, so she's roughly 18 and a half, 19 years of age. And she goes around traveling from neighborhood to neighborhood, staying in people's houses. Now, how does she know this? She goes to the local libraries, she gets on the computers, and she finds out through social accounts when people are going on vacation. So she looks up their address. Yes, she goes to the houses. She steals from her local stores at night. She steals from stores when their delivery trucks are coming in. 90% of the book is her and Steve, this guy that meets her, feels sorry for her. So he has a friend named Riley. Riley intervenes and tries to tell him, she's crazy and not to get messed with this thing. The whole thing with the Midnight Killer, none of it, the author roughly talks about him. Oh, a news break is breaking on the local news about the Midnight Killer. There's no suspense. There's no horror. There's very little gore. Like I said, the book is 225 pages. Nothing even happens until page 205, 205. And then it's so boring. You're so bored with the book. You could care less about Becca or Steve. The author makes the biggest deals about whether Steve can find his phone or, how they're going to stay warm during this freak storm. The freak storm is in October. They make it sound like it's the end of the world, like the day after blizzard storm. And I don't have any hair gel or anything in my hair, but but I feel like Steve right now. But who cares? Becca is just this, I don't know. The book was so stupid. I don't know why I fall for stuff when I'm doing searches for books. I'll type in like Halloween or horror or it came up as horror, and it came up, it's Halloween night and this Midnight Killer is butchering people. One thing, the Midnight Killer doesn't even make an appearance till the very last 10 pages of the book. It was so dumb. The clown image is so stupid how it's worked into the story. There's this overweight, crazy woman called Donna who is stalking Steve, and she's obsessed with Steve, and she had like a one little tiny half date, and she falls in love with him. So of course she's the fatal attraction. It's just stupid. The book is so dumb. The book is so dumb. Don't waste your time on it. Don't waste the $14 that I did. And like I said, the best part of the book was on page 123. So that's it. I can't recommend the book. I can't recommend the author. His writing was terrible. I understand. And I talked to a friend this morning, Tammy Ellis, because she's a published author. And yes, this was self-published, but I've read tons of self-published books that I gave 5 stars to. This, I'm barely giving it 1. And it's not because it was just a dumb story. It's like, it was 225 pages long, which really it was 175 pages too long. It could have been a 30-page short story and probably been better. But yeah, I can't recommend that one. So you guys, it is Friday. The weekend's coming up. It's only 45 days till Halloween. 45 days. Can you guys believe it? I can't. But like I said, yeah, so if there's any Beccas out there, you can't come by my house and come in and, stay with Lily and everybody else, because Bruce and the animals will be here. I'm going to Seattle. I'm going to go spend some time with my two great nephews, who are 12 and 15. They don't watch this channel, so I didn't spoil it or ruin it. But yeah, so, oh God, and speaking of anything else, yes, I am drinking coffee today. And I'm drinking it out of my Ursula mug. And speaking of Ursula, that's what I had to say about The Face of Midnight. Not a good book. I didn't care for it. I just now read reviews this morning after I finished it. Not very many other people liked it either. But it's, 6 years old, so I'm not hurting, I'm just giving an honest review. And like I always say, live your life like a book. Pick up a good scary book. Have a great nightmare. Yeah, nightmares aren't a good thing, but it is always good to be scared every once in a while. Be kind to people. Just be nice. And hey, have a good weekend. And you guys, as always, stay scared. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, you guys. Thanks for coming by and thanks for watching. Keep up. Throw me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Next one coming up is actually Laurel Hightower's Crossroads. I'll see you in the next video, you guys. Take care. If I don't see you before the weekend, have a great weekend. I'll try to leave that review on Crossroads before I take off on the 21st. So you guys take care. I'll see you.